And right now, ladies and gentlemen, it is the time that everybody's been waiting for because they didn't get it last week, Fred.
Didn't.
We did not get it last week. It is time for Masterpiece of the Week.
She said, list this.
Gentlemen.
Alec, there are kids in this place right now.
Well, they're about to
I'm
be
a little
educated. It's
concerned.
time for Masterpiece of the Week.
Oh, no.
This is the time of the week that we revisit some things that everybody on this program says they're wild, wacky, and oftentimes very concerning, and I don't even know if that's PG. We'll get to that here in just a moment. I do have a couple carryovers from last week, too, because, Micah Parsons decided to drop a social media bomb, and we had to scrap the segment. But, gentlemen, we often have traditions here, and traditions include picking on people that are not here to defend themselves. And one of those people today is Gavin Dawson. I just like how astute this point is.
Well, I'm going to talk about Nico, and I think he's a doo-doo head.
Dude, you know what?
That summarizes it.
I did just point out there are kids here, and that's definitely in their vernacular.
You say doo-doo head.
I use doo-doo head all the time. Poopy head is one of those that gets thrown out there. And you know what? I appreciate Dawson for keeping that clean, keeping that PG for us.
I do too. What a pro.
You what? You gave him instructions?
I gave him directions. Driving directions.
Oh, okay.
He's driving to Kansas City.
I thought you were saying you were instructing him on how to do radio.
Only
and I was like, this is impressive.
Head,
yeah, I love it.
Only use doo-doo head.
A very dark turn from Mickey Spagnola last week.
We're going to have to get a new mascot because Rowdy was dead.
Oh, God.
What?
Oh, that's right.
Jane Slater didn't even bring that up.
They were on a bus, and there was like a fire and a wreck on the bus, and everybody was like, it was being reported as if everybody died, and some reporters were involved, and Rowdy could be dead, and that was the concern.
Man.
But you're right, Alec. That did sound very dark. We lost our good friend.
It's just so dark. And the way he says it with authority, because he was dead.
Because he was dead.
But Kevin Hageland is still on his excursion to Germany. And that means we do have to play at least one thing that he said before he left last week.
And then do you have a fun tight end?
Okay.
I do.
Oh. Explain.
I played tight end in high school, and because we were a run blocking team, Fred.
Yeah.
We were one of those teams. Yeah, kinda. I don't know if we were good at it, but yeah, the wing offense a little bit. I played center.
Yeah.
And our tight end got hurt, and they were like, "We're not throwing the ball.
No.
Put Majors out there at tight end, and we're gonna be an awesome blocking with the Corys." It was my tackle was named Cory also.
Okay.
And so we would just plow over people. He's listening right now, as a matter of fact.
And you're a fun guy.
I'm a fun guy. And it was an absolute blast. And then there was the moment where I was standing in the end zone, hands wide open, nobody around me within like 20 yards, and the quarterback looked at me and said, and ran out of bounds. And I asked him at school, the next Monday, I was like, why didn't you throw it? He said, Coach said if I ever throw to you, I'll never play again. And I was like, all right.
Is the coach listening right now?
Nope. Nope. There's a reason for that.
Yeah, you don't sound upset about that.
He didn't love me too much.
Apparently not.
But it's all right.
All right, since we had Fred Davis on the show this week, that means we definitely have some entries from him because, he says things, and this was one of them.
Get your planet out of my mouth.
Did you say planet?
Yeah.
I said planet.
Your whole planet?
I said planet.
What was the planet doing
What
there?
were we talking about?
It was if the 7-mile spaceship
Yes, that's right.
Flew over.
If Will Smith, what would Will Smith say to the planet? Yeah.
Welcome to Earth.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Independence Day.
Yeah. And
Planet up.
I'm starting to remember some of these that I grabbed, and I'm scared. Let's see. Cory, I know that Kevin kind of introduced this. I introduced it with Bassick because he would make a lot of random noises that just didn't make sense. And now Kevin wants to continue that tradition, and good for him. You continued it with this one.
It looks like he just swings it from his belly button and just kind of...
It's the sound effects that Alec loves so
It's
much.
all about the sound of it.
And that was Jock Peterson. I don't know, dude. Watch Jock Peterson.
Oh,
He
no,
has-
I watched him the next night because you said that.
He has that one. He just kind of pulls the.
You said that on Tuesday, and I was paying attention.
and
so,
you saw
yeah.
it. You know what I'm talking
it
about.
Absolutely was.
Let's see. We're getting into uncharted territory here. This is Cory and Fred. You guys combined for this.
Hey, I got too much. Let me pump it and put it into some buckets or some baths or
877-881-1053 if you've got too much.
Yeah. We were talking about the ice cream.
What ice cream?
I do believe.
That's
and
right.
you know what? I was talking with my wife about that ice cream. I said, hey, guess what flavor ice cream's out there?
Yeah.
And she immediately knew.
She knew, dude.
and I was like, did you know
what?
this? And she was like, no, I didn't know. I could just guessed. And I was like, you're kidding me right now. But she was like, this is a genius idea.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess there are people out there really love that idea.
Well,
By the way, remember I told you that my buddy pranked me with that in a shot glass one night.
You did, yes.
His son texted me and we were chatting and I was like, by the way, it was your mom that did that to me. And he was like, Jesus. and he was like, that. I said, I hope that's not TMI. And he said, no, it's hilarious. And I said, I appreciate that.
By the way, the breast milk ice cream is still out of stock.
Oh man.
oh, yeah, I bet you did check right off the wake up, huh? No.
Well, I just checked it now. 'Cause Blake checked it last night, so I knew I was okay then. So I checked it just now, still out of stock.
Yeah, if you're checking that website at 11 o'clock at night, we need to have a
I'm
conversation.
gonna do it at 12:01 tonight because
Okay.
obviously it's every midnight.
And then I'm going to tag the FBI in your next Twitter
Oh my
post.
gosh!
But Fred, you had a different idea, not ice cream, but this.
I would make a protein shake with breast milk.
Dude, that one slipped right by me, but that sounds like a great idea. You got all sorts of nutrients.
Who wouldn't
And
enjoy
then,
that?
is there protein in it already? I feel
There
like.
has to be.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit.
Like, how these kids getting muscles if they don't have the protein?
Smoothie King's doing ketchup flavored smoothies.
Gross.
What would you rather drink? A breast milk flavored
Right, yes,
smoothie?
absolutely,
Or a
1000%.
ketchup flavored
Yeah,
smoothie?
give me the breast
It's a
milk.
no brainer.
Huh. Okay. Marking that one. This is the part where I get scared. Fred, you said this.
I'm here to see dongs, people. Pause.
Yep. He meant home runs. He meant dingers.
See, you can tell I listen. Look, I'm a G-bagger, okay? What can I say?
Yeah, that is
What can I say?
that happened in real
Oh,
life, and I was
man.
there for it.
And Cory, you thought you were safe. You're going to be the final entrant for today. You said this, and context is very important at times.
But I call it the magic wand sometimes in the bedroom.
Wow.
Oh.
Guys. Jeez. You know what? It is kind of amazing that we have been on radio as long as we have.
Your wife
Tip of the
tweet that
cap.
out or something.
Yeah.
Confirm that you do call it the magic wand.
And that's not. It wasn't what we were talking about. I know where you're going with that, but it's pretty amazing that we've been able to accomplish this and be the most listened to midday show in DFW along the way. Thank
That's
you,
right.
Tolos.
Talk about your magic wand. I mean, why wouldn't you be?
for making sure that happens. All right, it is time to vote. As much as I was very excited to hear that Fred was there for that.
Yeah.
But the way that Mickey delivered Rowdy's death.
I'm going
We're
with the
gonna
magic
have to
wand.
get a new mascot because Rowdy was dead.
Because Rowdy was dead. That's the one for me. And you went with
Magic wand.
But I call it the magic wand sometimes
Okay.
in the bedroom.
Wow.
I really like the hump I Fred at the end. And I think that's why I'm going to vote for it.
Oh,
Cory,
no.
you're the winner.
It's been a
Cory's magic wand.
But I
thank you
call
very
it the magic wand sometimes
Okay.
in the bedroom.
Oh
Wow.
my gosh, we didn't have to. All right, thank you very much, Alec. That was fantastic work, especially since you had to scramble from last week.
Yeah.
And you know what? So far, haven't seen another bomb get dropped yet. So maybe they're still working on that, negotiating.